The Guilty Gear Strive beta was fun. While I wish I had more time to really experiment with the systems, it was enough for me to get hyped for its April release. Well, that aged well. In addition to testing out the pretty good online play, I had both versions of the Strive beta to do a final experiment of what I was doing a couple of weeks back. I'm the Phantomnaut, and yes, I tested the PlayStation 4 controller compatibility yet again for both builds of the Strive beta on PlayStation 5. If you haven't watched the previous video, give it a look, but if you need a quick summary of what was covered, here it is. When playing a PS4 game on a PS5, most if not all PS4 compatible peripherals will work, both licensed and unlicensed. So if your PS4 controller, arcade stick, or any special peripheral worked on your PS4, it will very likely work on the new system. Some games, specifically fighting games, might have a legacy compatibility driver that can allow some PlayStation 3 controllers and sticks to work, and in this context, it will also work on PS5. When it comes to playing a PS5 game, only officially licensed special controllers for the PS4 will work. These are not locked down in a game-by-game basis. Unlicensed peripherals, some licensed controllers, and the DualShock 4 will not work on PS5, likely due to possible ID blacklisting on the PS5's control protocol. Some controllers might survive the blacklist, but your mileage may vary. For that last part, stay tuned later in the video for more info. Do check out the spreadsheet down below in the description for all the controllers I've tested on these games. On to the Strive beta results. The PS4 version worked with every PS4 controller and arcade stick I threw at it from the previous test. It's relatively the same as my testing with the PS4 version of Mortal Kombat 11. The major difference is that this version lacks the legacy drivers, so I couldn't use the PS3 and the direct input peripherals. On a side note, Guilty Gear Xrd on PS4 did feature the driver. I guess it was not necessary to have the driver nowadays. Aside from that, no changes from MK11 to Strive. Now let's go on the PS5 version of the Strive beta, and guess what? Nothing changed from the PS5 version of MK11 to here. Whatever worked on MK11 worked on the Strive beta, and I don't expect any difference in the shipping game. I think it seems mostly cut and dry here. Both versions of Strive still adheres to what works and what doesn't. There are still some possible exceptions such as controllers that can still work on the PS5 side. Since I can't test them all due to obvious reasons, I want to hear from other folks with their experience. Whether it was through Strive, MK11, or whatever, I created a community focus list for folks to contribute to. The link to the spreadsheet can be found in the description. If you have a PS4 controller, arcade stick, racing wheel, flight stick, or other peripheral, and it worked on a PlayStation 5 game, let me know on Twitter at @thephantomnaut or comment down below. Please make sure it's a PS5 game. If possible, add video evidence as part of the verification process. Even if I don't get much additions to the list, I still want people to use it as a reference when it comes to understanding compatibility on PS5. It's not really easy to get one, but I encourage those who have one as well as third-party controllers to contribute. Until next time, thank you for watching.